Okay, hey you guys. I just saw your comments. I'm sorry I keep restarting. I don't know how to do this. And this Yahoo keeps showing up with the live stream like I think it's mine. There's like all these people, all this money. I'm like, woo! No, my chat is stuck. So I need to figure out how to turn that on because it just really kind of stinks. I so appreciate your patience. I think we're going again, right? You see yeah. So, um, I'm so sorry. Okay. Um, Let me try again. Which browser is this? That's Safari. I just am not a tech person. This is where I will fail my life. You know, that is the one thing I will tell you. That is the one thing. You have children, you know, after the millennium and you are in the hospital and you have to sign off that you're going to take your child home and take care of it. There is nowhere in that fine print, those 10 pages, that you will be in charge of tech for your home or be the tech person, the tech guru. I did not sign up for that. And supposedly, I'm like the expert. But I'm glad you guys can like hear me. Now let's see if I can turn this live chat on somehow. My channel, yes. Please turn on my live chat. Please turn on my live chat. Here we go. Okay, if I can't turn it on though, what does that say? Create a post. No, I am live. Where's my settings? My settings. Nope, that's not it. Oh, God. So, yeah, go live. Nope, I hope I don't. Okay, that's just, I don't want to mess anything. I'm going to mess something up. So we'll just stay here. Oh, cripe. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. I hope it looks like it's turned the wrong direction to boot. Okay, so anyway, we're just going to be back. What if I go like this, kind of on an angle? We'll be kind of crooked. Oh my gosh, this is like so not funny. I'm a person who likes to be prepared, everything in order, and tonight I'm like, nope, you're just going to go do this. Okay, so why did I want to do this? Because, as I was saying before, since our new moon on Friday, we've been in fixed energy. And then we've been in all this mutable energy when the moon went into the Pisces yesterday. And so when you have mutable energy Pisces close to Neptune, which creates confusion, squaring Mars, there is voluminous deception, confusion. Blue people are like, huh? What do you mean by that? And you're like, I didn't mean anything by that. And Pisces is a sign that rules the things that are hidden that we can't see. So we obviously feel like there's been all this hidden stuff going on behind the scenes. But the surge I felt tonight, why I was like, let's go live, yay, was because finally the moon moved into a different house. It moved out of Scorpio that usually rules this house. It moved into this 9th house of long distance travel. And that usually I call Putin's house because he's in charge of everything far away. The other thing is that when I did the lunations, the theme for this waxing crescent moon, meaning we had a new moon, we're going to the quarter moon. You know, like how the moon, it's a quarter moon, but the moon looks like it's half dark and half white. That's the quarter moon, okay? So as we're building up to that point, we had the emperor in charge of this waxing crescent moon. What have we been talking about for the last couple days? What's been dominating the airways? Of course, Emperor Holio. And it is moving towards the quarter moon, which is the Ace of Wands, which is a lot of action. Here's the Emperor Holio. So this energy, the moon moved into the ninth house that shares with Aries, which is disposited by Mars here in the sector that has to do with dear leader. And I just wanted to find out what the heck is this surge about, because it is a fast-paced energy. It felt optimistic and buoyant to me. It felt like it was full of good news. So that's what I want to know. What is this about? Emperor. What you guys working on? What's this surge about? It's about death. That would be the coronavirus, which I don't know if you've seen the videos or not. The most important thing I found, which is John Hopkins has a map that they keep live that reports confirmed cases of coronavirus. They found their start date of tracking the outbreak was January 19th. On January 22nd, it showed up in Reuters. They interviewed someone from Russia who's developing a vaccine. So if we have news reported on January 22nd, that was getting put in place. If someone is over in Russia, that was actually on January 21st, which means they were putting it together, which actually that interview probably took place around January 20th. So here you have, within 2 days, Russia saying they are already started developing a vaccine, and they already closed all of their borders to China. So like within 48 hours, they have their borders closed and they've started a vaccine. You know, what a coincidence. What a miracle for them. So this moon, this surge of energy we have has to do with Emperor Holio and this virus, which is leading to the nostalgia card. You know, this is the Republican Party. It's also Donald's debts. It's also his tax returns. So that is what's active right now, which is going to lead to what? The entire Trump dynasty, because at the very base of this is news coming out of Russia and Saudi Arabia. Their challenge with this is Putin. Their debts to Putin. So we have this virus because of debts to Putin, the challenge Putin is creating for the Republican Party, for the GOP, and how it implicates the Trump dynasty, because news is coming out. I'd like to know. The MoFlo. So I have to have nicknames for everyone. And I'm sure this is going to get... Anyway, this card is the Flotus. But since POTUS is not a real POTUS, he's a FOTUS to me. Just as Flotus is not a real one, I call her a MoFlo, because Mo is what I was calling her because she's acting like a mole, given the reading I did with the agreement Pelosi has. So, long story short, MoFlo. The news that's coming out, they needed to have this distraction virus because the news that's coming out regarding their debts to Stub in Siberia has to do with the MoFlo and the truth about all the bribes and kickbacks and laundering and how charitable the Trumpos were. And here you go, the Ace of freaking Cups. The Ace of Cups. This all started when Lavrov showed up in the White House around the end of the year, around the House impeachment hearings. because he was implanting like a device or like an app or like a thing you could insert into someone's mobile phone so they could bypass all of the intelligence agencies and work on this. And the people who had access to this with the communications were Esper, Lindsey Graham knew. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. I should write that out. Oh my gosh, maybe not. Esper knew, Graham knew, Eric Trump knew. Who else knew about the ace? Sheldon Adelson knew. But this was a big thing that was coming. I thought this was the Iraq-Iran strikes. Perhaps maybe it was part of it. But now it seems tied to this. And the reason why I saw the John Hopkins stuff is because of an article I saw that Russia had already was working on a vaccine. And I was like, I call BS on that. That also falls underneath this. And so this news is coming out. The Page of Wands. This news is definitely coming out. USA, look at this. Look at this. So the United States of America, now this the moon moved into this sector. The United States of America has the Page of Pentacles, moneyed news. Pelosi has the Emperor. Oh boy. Let's find out about this. And that's good for like the next 2.5 days. So let me find the Page of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. Hi, Nancy. Page of Pentacles. Man, has there not been like so much propaganda today? I mean, it just felt like an all-out assault. And I haven't even been paying attention to stuff. I just see kind of what's flying across recommended things, what's in the news, and it's like, oh my gosh, they weren't kidding. When the Republican Party said they were with Donald, they were planning to have a quick tower moment against we the people with messaging and media, which is what Mercury represents. They were not kidding. I was like, what are they going to do with this tower? I'm like, I don't see like Seven of Cups, and I don't see this or that, which is usually indicative of like a mass type of devastating event. What am I looking for? The Page of Pentacles. And so, yeah, this is brutal. And they just sit there and smile and lie during these impeachment hearings. There we go. So Speaker Pelosi it sounds like there's some news coming out about money. Venus represents money. It's also in this sector. Neptune is here. That represents the High Priestess. What is the High Priestess card for me all the time? It's always about how the election system is run globally, how everything goes back to Russia. And then we have Chiron, the wounds we have to heal, and Lilith, which is at 29 degrees Pisces, the dark side of the moon. Some pissed off one. I would not want to be dealing with some pissed off woman wanting some retribution. Brittany Kaiser. I mean, the time is like really ripe for something like that to happen. So, but let's ask Speaker Pelosi, what's this so-called Page of Pentacles and moneyed news that's coming out? What do you have for me, Speaker Pelosi? Whoopsie. What's this kind of moneyed news that's coming out soon? Tell me about that. We have information that's coming, intelligence from abroad. Yes. Ooh. The Fool of POTUS. All of them. So this is the kind of news that she's gotten. She's got intelligence. She has information. It can be digital. But it's been transmitted, and it's exactly about the people who have sealed indictments, who are entering a foolish new time of their experience. Oh my gosh, it's floated. It's the MoFlo. And it involves the MoFlo. Like what? Like what about the MoFlo? Her burdens, a lot of burdens. She is carrying She has to carry Donald's burden. Yes, she has to carry Donald's burdens. And she is totally caught up. There is nothing she can do about it. This does not have to do anything to do with Zelensky. The impeachment for them is nice because they're being able to dominate the airwaves and cover everything while this new news is going to be seeping through and creeping through. And how Russian strength is my Russian strength card. How they back, candidates or, people in power with blackmail. That's the Russian strength. So they do what they want them to do. So it looks like the news that is coming out has to do with the MoFlo. And it's going to lead to Five of Pentacles. I want to say that this is about stealing from agencies, immigration, going back to Julian Assange. What? So Assange used to be the go-between between Russia, and the campaign while he's holed up in the Ecuadorian embassy, which I kind of feel like he got set up long ago. And so he's kind of like this guy saying, hey, you can stay in the embassy or we'll take care of you. Like, I think that's why he didn't mind being there to an extent. This has because Brittany Kaiser talked with Julian Assange. What about this Five Pentacles? The dark money, the secret deals. That's the op. The op that is active. Recently, the FBI had the Ace of Wands. Oh. Look at this. The Ace of Wands is active at the quarter moon. That's in about 2 to 5, 6 days. 2 to 4.5 days. Whew. And that's going to be right when Uranus is crowning DC. Unexpected events, shocking news. And these are all the financial burdens. So it's going to be shocking news about burdens being paid to who, which at one time was through Assange, but I think that's hey, Esper, DOD Esper. Is this military money? What kind of money is this? DOD Esper. Do you know? Do you know what kind of money this is, DOD Esper? Even though this is Nancy's reading. What is this? What can you clarify? Holy cow. Because this is Trump dynasty. DOD Esper knows it has to do with dynasty money going to MBS and China. That's what DOD Esper says this secret money is about. Okay, Senator Shelby. What's this secret money about? Senator Shelby. That guy. Senator Shelby, what's this money? I know you know what this money is about. What's this money? Moneyed news that we're going to hear about. Stolen money, he says. Stolen money that was supposed to, I did a reading on this, that was supposed to go to Zelensky. There's still, even though they released funds, there's still, like $35 million, something like that that's being held up. I did a reading over the summer about how that money did not go to Ukraine. It was like the kickbacks. It went to Russia. The Trumpies got that, and Shelby's verifying that. The world. So the money was stolen because of, this is Zelensky money, and it was dispersed throughout the world. And is this through Zuckerberg and Facebook? Because he takes care of a lot of financial transactions. He's the go-between that's able to pay people. Holy cow. Okay. So this moneyed news we're finding out, what's at the very basis of this? I know, Speaker Pelosi, I'm asking you, but, everybody else, what's at the very foundation of this moneyed news that we're getting? The Trump crime syndicate, Trump.org, all of them, all that money that goes through them. Ha! There you go. There's all that new money. All that money news. And see, and Trump would pay the GOP. That's why Mitch and all them, it's racketeering. It's like they were taking money through Trump, through this. Once it was, at the time, it was Julian Assange, but MoFlo still keeps running around. Oh, let's go to the Grand Canyon or wherever. And let's talk about national parks as she packs her bags with money. This is the money news that's supposedly coming out. I don't know. What do you think? I wish I could read a live chat because I would like to answer your questions. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll go to the community. I'll go to the community. See if you guys posted anything there. Okie doke. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I will figure this out someday, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm no tech person. My mom was brilliant at computer science. She did some really leading edge things, like mind-blowing things. Before we had computers, she was the one who wrote the computer program. Before, like in the 80s, where you would go check in at the gate and they would give you a seat assignment. She wrote that. Me, I can't figure out how to live stream, but I could play the piano. Okay, so am I live streaming, you guys? I'm just asking that in the community. I might just be talking to myself, but that's okay. I have no problem with that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything, you guys. I just might be talking to myself. I just really might be talking to myself. I'm sorry. So I posted that at the community. So maybe if you guys see that, I can answer your question there. The question is, am I live streaming, you guys? We'll see. Okay. Oh, I know. You know what? I'll read on it. You know what I really want to do? And I don't want to do it until I get the chart of the accident with Kobe. If anyone happens to know, like, when the plane went down, when the plane took off, that would be very helpful for me to know. So I haven't wanted to touch, oh my gosh, and now I feel his energy. Oh my gosh, he's so tall. Hi, Kobe. Oh my gosh. I can't, he just walked in. I have not been wanting to touch this subject. He's smiling, you guys. He's so freaking tall. I have goosebumps. His daughter, they're like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's just such a peacefulness about him. I know you say it's okay, but California doesn't think it's okay. They're like, it's not my problem. It's okay. More is coming out. Okay. Okay. What do you want us to know? Oh my gosh, he is just so sweet. So soft. Just, he feels like, because he's in a new space, that he's still kind of etheric-y, not really tangible. I don't know if that makes sense, because they're not tangible. He doesn't feel as dense yet as I do sometimes I feel when I'm talking. But it's just, he is like nodding his head like he got it, whatever, something he got that was bigger than his life here. What's that? Family, fulfillment, home up there, home with so many up home. Oh my gosh, he's home. He's home with so the love that's here for him here. It's like pales in comparison to what's at home. Just wow. Talk about a parade. Like the championship parades, the ticker tape parades. He's just okay, you're home. Covered in anxiety, nightmare. The plane crash was a nightmare. That was a total nightmare. The assault, it was so fast. The weather. They were all like, what is going on? Stealing. It just sounds like that was just so chaotic and confusing. It was like everything happening so fast that like the brain and the neurons never had time to let it process into the cortex, into short-term memory, into long-term memory. It's just that those moments when something is horribly wrong. I really need to see a chart of that. He's home. Nightmare in California when it happened. Challenge is celebrating, is coming together. The three muses. Integrating self on the physical plane, etheric plane, spirit plane. That's what he's saying. It's that challenge right now is trying to integrate all that stuff because he's so huge there and he was so huge here. It's still trying to collect all of his energies and being whole. The basis of this. He's getting there. He's climbing. This is really, really hard for him. Because I know that he has a sun in Virgo, so that's the earth element. Talk about perfection. He's still fighting to